Mississippi. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Ole Miss Rebels. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Thanks, guys. The Tide head coach told me before the game he is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. A run inside. It's Lacey. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man down the middle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
As a play caller, you love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? Third down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw.
Here's a little room there. The 40, the 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Rebels! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. The gun, they'll run it inside. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or hide. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Mack. The short hands, it's Hill. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
On target. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw was really going to help out your team.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So now it's 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. Throwing, Mack. Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
I know he's got the height and weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basket.
Could be an alley. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Got it in the middle. It's Rodgers. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The keeper on the option. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top as we get a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Alabama with a fresh set of downs to open the period. A first down run in the red zone. And he's in. Touchdown tie. The extra point here would tie the game. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps, everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came...
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Corners are going to bail. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. And you can tell they pull the trigger so fast. Get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Austin Mack. With the catch, it's Hill. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Alabama quickly back to the line. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mack. Quick completion on the out. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Alabama! Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Defense in press coverage. Running inside. It's Lacy. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Gill. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Well, that receiver, he knew he had to get his head turned around quickly. He's running the curl route against zone coverage, but he knows his quarterback is going to be firing that ball into him. It's a rocket pass. He's able to make the catch and get the first.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacy. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Got out of trouble and throws. Got a man. It's Lacy.
Well, this quarterback is dynamic, and it's because of his speed. You see it in the run game, but also when he decides to extend the play, scramble, and just buy himself time. Defense can't keep up with him as he's able to find that completion for the first.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grab near the marker, it's Alexander. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Rebels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Dances away to buy time. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's caught. It's Lacy. Shakes a man, and he might take off. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. snagged out of the air. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. The Rebels with the 1st and 10. Handoff for Frazier. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Gets it to him on the screen. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Rebels! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the point after is good. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he'll bring it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He wants to change this route. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield as his defense doesn't want to let anything slip through here late in the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Mack. Pulls it in. It's Hill. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. The Rebels will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Scott. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Tide ready to roll on offense. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. Throwing, Mack. Quickly complete. Snags it and he's open. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Bama! They take the lead with the 6.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 6.
Inches.
This offense prides itself
Put these niggas on their business.
and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive.
Just still tipping.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Here comes the heat. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Not a lot of good things happen when your quarterback gets hurried. When you speed up that processor just a little bit, make him a little bit uncomfortable, the defense doing a little bit of that. I need a little bit more protection from this offensive line.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Buys a little extra time. Trying to make that, turning it on. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air on first down. Moving out to the right. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Escapes the pressure going right. Turns it on in midfield. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun. Wants to pass. Fakes to grab. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. If you're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Finding some room. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Rebels have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll keep it on the ground. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. This time he wants to throw. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Flips it out to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Got him downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Scott. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Austin Mack. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Tie ball game as we play in the 3rd quarter. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Mack. Grabbed over the middle, it's Edwards.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Quickly complete. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to...
Oh, he's got some space. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark it down at the 40. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th, all tied up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Mack. That's caught. It's Riley. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Run inside. It's Riley. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
It's complete to the right. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Looking for room. It's Riley. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in a position to win.
He leaves it with his back. Headed to the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And the biggest key for them on this sustained drive has been their ability running the football. And there's nothing more demoralizing to a defense when you know the other team is going to run it and you still can't stop them. And I think if I'm this offense here, I'm finding other ways and other run schemes to just keep giving this guy the football because he is cruel.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. The Tide answers back.
What a great game, tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the back. Throws it back. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And love offenses that are willing to find matchups and take advantage of them. Like, use your running back in the middle of the field. You want to use a linebacker, so be it. He can beat it. This guy has really good speed, really good ball skills, and I like the way they're using him out of the backfield.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
To the air on second down. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
I know they've got all their timeouts left, but it feels like this is the ball game right here. Fourth down, the quarterback's got to do something special, knowing that they need a touchdown here to win.
This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll get rid of it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Alabama has the clock on his side, trying to finish the game. Running inside, it's Riley. There's a crease. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a two-possession game. And, guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Wants to fire on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Lacy. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, when I walk out onto the grass here at Saban Field. This is one of the most iconic places in all of college sports. When Bryant-Denny is good, it's one of the most dynamic home field crowds. They are so excited to welcome back their Crimson Tide, and they are really loud early in this pregame. I'll keep you posted on how loud, how crazy, and how frenetic it gets here for the Crimson Tide. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Now here's Carr. They're working that left side. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
The give is to Williams. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Play action. Carr. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Working the big fella to the corner. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Here come the Irish again, this time doing it through the air.
And getting a little balance, right? We talked about how they like to be physical and they like to run the football. But when you get that balance going, man, it makes it easy to call plays, start to settle in, everything looking good on offense.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Play fake, Carr. Finds his big. It's a fumble. And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page playing.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This offense came out of the tunnel red hot. The opening drive of the game, they get it all the way down close inside the opponent's goal line. And on 2nd down now, you're going the wrong way. Not good enough up front protecting the quarterback. It's a huge loss. Now setting up 3rd and long, and that's a play the defense just had to have.
He's got the back in the middle. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
And defensively on 3rd down, man, that is absolutely your goal.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. 4th down, Carr unloads to the wideout. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
And that would be the definition of first down success, putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Options galore here. 2nd and just a few inches. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. Alabama will get the first down. If you're going to play Bama tough, you're going to find out really early if you can handle the running game.
Yeah, they're going to check your chin. I mean, they're going to come in and they're going to give you a steady diet of it. Even when they've had great quarterback play and spread the ball out, it's still a physical principle. They're going to make you stop the run. If you can't stop it, it could be a long game.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
Throwing, Mack. Here's the pressure. And that one's incomplete.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Mack from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Gives it on the option. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Bunch formation for these receivers.
Here we go. Ready. Stick.
Austin Mack finds his man. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking to pass. It's Mack. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Finds his man. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his...
Maybe some room here. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. In the red area, it's Hill. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Alabama pushing the tempo. Quarterback may change this route. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mack. He's got his man. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. 4th down, Austin Mack. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown time! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. He wants to throw. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Play action. Floats it out in space. Powers through the defender. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on third down. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The run inside. It's Riley. Picks up the first down. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Right back to the well. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He's going to take off. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Finds his big tight end. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Mack. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Mack. This time it's complete. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. Alabama quickly back to the line. Again, it's Mack. Complete. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. Alabama calls its second timeout of the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Throwing, Mack. Deep shot for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers. And they...
Welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
When you talk about decibels, making it hard to play for the opponents, the first stadium you've got to think about is Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Ducks will kick off first, and here we go. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets.
That is an absolutely perfect start. If you're a defensive guy, you got them backed up now inside their own 10. Do you want to be aggressive and go try to get after that quarterback, maybe get a safety early in the game, or do you just settle in and sit back? Good problems to have early in the game.
You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Now here's Mack. Complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now put you in a successful position for third down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys in the field.
Pocket breaking down. Gets it out quickly. On the move at the 30. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Running inside. It's Hill. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to...
Got a little grass. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Riley. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Eighth play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. A little release to the back. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a fourth down conversion. On the move, it's Riley. Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that's a frustrating end to a promising drive. When you get the first drive, you start to go down the field, get in the enemy territory, thinking you might get points, and you do what you can't do. You make that mistake, put the ball on the deck, defense recovers, and gets the momentum in this football game.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give on the option. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bama! Great job by the back on the option.
Man, it's a nice start for this offense. Their defense didn't have to play the first quarter. Like, that was unbelievable ball control, moving down the field methodically, chewing up clock, and most importantly, punching the ball in and getting the touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Davison. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Are walked up tight. The run inside. It's Hill. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to... up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go play action with Moore. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Gonna run it. It's Davison. He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Trying to take it back. A neutral